The world's fucked. That a mountain fucking collapsed in China. And
wait, a mountain can do that?
I didn't know. Like, when I say...
Well, it makes sense that a mountain from China would fall apart. I mean, it's made in China.
Everything's made in China, bro.
Grand Canyon, made in China, turns out.
We already discussed this at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty if we ever lift it. It's there. All right, I'll throw you a bone, all you space people that said magical beings poofed us into existence. I'll give you one that you can stand on. If we evolved from apes, like all the scientists claim, why the fuck are apes still here?
Well, because then we can question ourselves, dude. You got to find the missing links, dude.
I find them all the time, dude. They're in the frozen section.
Oh,
they're not really missing at all. They're just there.
Yeah, they're just there. You know,
you can count your links, man.
You calling God space beings is really interesting because that, you know, when they had their whole marketing meeting about how to market religion to everybody, did they that probably was on the name? What about space beings? No, we can't. We can't let them know about space. Space has to be hidden from people.
See, it's a funny thing because me saying that, it's going to piss off people. But those same people will be like, yeah, he created the universe. Space being.
Space being, yeah.
Created everything.
He didn't start with Earth.
No.
He didn't start with Earth and then go, you know what I need to do? Build out. What if we made Earth an open concept? He wasn't a house flipper.
Oh, dude, the dwarves are in like this mountain fucking thing. And he's like, you know what? Cramped style. We're going to nuke this one. Let's just turn that star inside out and suck all this shit up.
Let me explain this to you realtors. What if we had an ever-expanding open concept? Always growing.
That's
the freakiest
no
part about
end.
space.
I mean, you can just keep going.
Yeah. I wonder if, like, is space just buffering constantly? That's all it is? So, like, could you get to the edge of it, and then, like, you hit the wall, but then it grows, and then you keep going?
The ultimate edgelord, space?
Yeah. There's a bunch of Reddit trolls, dude, just like, I'm going to get there, and I'll keep pushing the edge. God's getting annoyed. Like, he keeps making me have to expand more. This guy's fucking annoying.
He's going to break the sky's hymen. What are we going to do? He just keeps going.
I didn't think anybody would ever get this far. How did he get out of here? Fuck you, Elon Musk. God's even more pissed at Elon Musk than people who like Twitter.
God's looking down at Elon Musk and be like, you know, I never thought the Truman Show would be real, but this fucker is ruining everything. He's going to the parameters I set, and he's just going to escape.
That's what God first thought of when, like, Columbus got on a boat and went to and sailed the seas out and found the America. He's like, who gave them boats? Who the fuck gave them boats?
Hey, the whole culture over there is still in beta phase. I'm not done fleshing them out. What the fuck? You're just invading this. It's not fully formed. Gotta test them out.
It's like Lords of the Realm. They're like, no, they're
that's pre-alpha.
They're medieval.
Yeah, this is all pre-alpha stage. They don't even have weapons. What are you doing? You come over there with muskets and they're throwing sticks.
Absolutely. It is also like space beings fits in well with, like, you come up with that because you like Greek mythology so much. And, like, it is strange that the Greeks named all the planets, like, somehow the planets are gods. Did they, like, because they were the first to kind of figure out astrology, right? Is that kind of how it worked? I guess I don't really know.
It was Greeks, Romans, it was in there somewhere.
Yeah. They
Plato,
argued
Aristotle,
back and forth between
whichever one did that.
Yeah, some smelly Greeks or some dumb Italians found out about the stars.
Hey, our ancestors, it doesn't matter.
Hey, that star's always pointing north to some shit.
So,
what?
Technically, wouldn't it be pointing every direction if you're at, like, the North Pole? You're just confused? You're not looking straight up at that thing. At some point, like, if you're going... It doesn't always go...
I'm pretty
there's no
sure
way it can always go north, right?
The North Star is always north, I think. I think that's why it's called the North Star.
So it's just located above Santa's workshop.
Yeah, exactly. That's the beacon,
It's
dude.
a fucking rainbow. Instead of leprechauns, you go find Santa. You just follow that fuck. All right.
I'm gonna ask Google right now. Is the North Star always north?
Dude, I hope it's like in the west. Yeah, close enough.
Yeah. I mean, if you walk one way, you're gonna run into civilization.
It depends on what country you're in. They call it
The
a
North
different
Star, however, is not always pointed north because the Earth wobbles from the top of the orbit. Prometheus or Polet.
Oh, I saw that movie, Prometheus. Yeah, man, those
No,
aliens
it's not
are mean.
Prometheus. That was my brain doing its dumb thing where it fails in words. It looks at one letter and goes, "Got it."
Prometheus. Probiotic. Sorry.
Yeah. Will eventually appear and move from the pole. It's not to be a North Star again for another 26,000 years.
Oh, so you're just fucked. Like you're heading sideways and you don't even realize it because you don't understand how time works. Just like you said, time's off like seconds each year.
Dude, every year, dude. It's off every time. No, but the Greeks, yeah, but I guess like the thing, I want to know why they decided to be like, well, that planet's obviously like the god of wars. Mars is definitely the god of wars, the planet. Like they just somehow gave out these
that was
titles
Rome
to the planet.
that named him Mars. So he was Ares for Greek, Mars for Rome. But yeah.
But they all had the planets, right? Is that right? Or no? Or was that only Rome?
I think that was more Rome now that I think about it, because there's Pluto, Mars, Venus, stuff like that. Venus was Minerva, I believe.
Right. But I wonder what like made them do that. They were just like, well, Zeus has dibs on this one, so we'll just already we'll divvy it out to the other people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Apollo, the sun god.
Yeah. I'm on the sun, bitches. So hot here, though. Someone send me a cool towel, please.
Have you seen that science photo? And if not, look this up. They just recently had a deal. There's a box. So there's a big square. NASA released a photo of the sun, and everybody's questioning it. So conspiracy theorists, right up your alley, there's a giant cube. So it's like put in like photos of the sun cube. Yeah.
Cube.
And so there's a cube in the lower...
Sun photo cubed. This is a math equation is what this is, Nathan.
Well, that's why I can't solve it. I'm really dumb.
Oh, my God. Yeah, it's just a straight-up pixel.
Yeah, it's a pixel.
Gone from the photo.
All the conspiracy theorists are like, no, the aliens have solved how to go through the sun, no problem.
Dude, we still can't figure out how to dig a hole to China, but the aliens can go through the sun, dude.
They're just bombing through stars. They're like,
oh, dude, that rules. It's just like a pixel.
Yeah, it's a little pixel, but everybody's like, it's a perfect square. That's how pixels work, you dumb.
Yeah. You know what I'm pretty sure it is, actually? It's Willy Wonka's glass elevator.
Oh, shit. It just got bigger?
It just got bigger, dude. It's ever expanding.
Well, it got bigger because it allowed Americans in, so it had to get wider.
Come with me, and you'll see
a
land
of diabetes.
Yes, thank you. You beat me to it. Yes, losing your foot, doo-doo. Yeah, man, I can't sing today.
And losing your religion.
Damn, dude, that's hilarious, though. The nerds were freaking out, I bet.
Oh, all over the place. Like there's comments so wild in there. Just like the conspiracy theorists are jonesing so hard for something new. Like, they're all over these NASA snaps where they're in deep space, they're light years away. For all you know, they're making this shit up. This thing's way the fuck out there. You're going to tell me I can get if I call you and it's storming outside, I got shitty reception. But NASA can send something light years away and be like, yeah, beamed us some fucking high-res photos. Check this shit out. Dying star. Cool.
Yeah, the reason I don't believe NASA a lot of times with that is because, have you ever tried to take a photo of the moon with your phone? Like, we have some of the most advanced camera phones of all time. And you ever, see the moon. It's super full. It looks good. Mm-hmm. Then you hold it up, and all of a sudden it's completely too far away, and you zoom in. It gets all grainy. It's like, how in the fuck
It's because
does our camera not get that?
Well, it's because
it's
you're
a
taking a
fucking
photo
screen
of
in the
yeah, I was
sky.
gonna say you're taking a photo of a green screen. It never comes through clear.
Yeah. You ever try to make a green screen video? There's always like pixels in the back. You're never like quite flush with it.
Yeah. If you get one of those high-power telescopes, you probably can see the loop of Neil Armstrong still moonwalking across there because it's just on a loop.
It's 100% true.
It's that
Sometimes
Easter egg.
and also I think NASA's a government-funded thing, correct?
Yeah.
And what a
NASA
government
puts the
agent-
ass in NASA.
Yeah, and what they do is they come up with things to distract people. So they released this photo, and I bet you they were like, "Hey, it's cool. We're glad you got." NASA at this point to just like get the internet riled is just there to get the internet riled up.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is the government's troll.
Mm.
That they are the professional troll organization of the government.
Yeah, but it's not just NASA anymore. Now it's like NASA crossed with SpaceX. So whenever something needs to be done, they're like, "Hey, Musk, just launch another one. Put another car in it. Okay, let's go."
Yeah. Well, actually, they're pissed that he's doing it because he can do whatever he wants. He's not under government control, so he's just doing weird trolls. They're like, "What are you doing? You're fucking up our shit, man."
Oh, what I love is NASA because since they what are they, a partnership? I don't know what handshake they did, but either way, they're also pissed at him at the same time. So it's like I'm waiting for NASA and old Billy Gates to team up and Bezos just because of all the they're all getting pissed because of the satellite shit for Starlink.
Well, you definitely don't want NASA hooking up with Bill Gates because then it'll be Windows software, and right in the middle of a launch, they're going to need an update done, and it's just going to be very bad.
Dude, it'll
for
just
everybody.
get beamed down to me. I already got chipped up. I'm good.
It'll be the Challenger 2 due to a Windows update.
Oh, dude, blue screen of death.
It's been stuck on 75% update for fucking hours.
What's this emoticon sad face? God damn it. Can't get
Hell
shit
yeah,
done
dude.
here.
Yeah. No, when you see photos like that get released, you got to look off into the other corners of media at this point. That's my opinion because I'm crazy. Like when shit like that gets released and people are talking about that more and more, I'm like, okay, what's happening in the world that they don't want us talking about? Because that's just a
I don't know,
distracted
maybe
point.
like what they said it's the equivalent of two Philadelphias. So it's like thousands of square miles are on fire in New Mexico. I just saw this yesterday in a random scroll reading, and I started scrolling down. I'm like, the world's fucked. That a mountain fucking collapsed in China. And
Wait, a mountain can do that?
I didn't know. Like when I say
Well, it makes sense that a mountain from China would fall apart. I mean, it's made in China.
everything's made in China, bro.
Grand Canyon, made in China,
yeah.
turns out.
We already discussed this at the bottom of the Statue of Liberty. If we ever lift it, it's there. But
The
hey,
French tried to claim it.
Yeah.
They just bought it
But
and repackaged
now
it.
China's claiming it because it was so old. It still said made in Taiwan. It's an old
yes.
thing, but
Yeah, that is true.
so you get you get all that shit. But no, it was wild because they had the little. It's the first video I've seen in a long time, and I'm surprised it came out like a phone video from China that didn't get scooped up and just like, didn't happen. We were doing blah 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 by their government because they're so restrictive on what can come out, right? But you just see this.
So you're talking about the video of the mountain. There's a video of the mountain falling.
Yeah. It's just
Oh,
a whole
what?
fucking you could probably Google
I
mountain
am.
collapses
Go,
in China.
Tell me about it. then.
So the guy's out there and you can hear loud noises and he's got his camera watching this and you just see the shelf fall and I mean huge, like a good percentage of this mountain just falls. So he just stands there and records as this mountain's coming, not unlike an avalanche, and just stands there for a second before. I forget exactly what he says, but in my head I'm hearing oh fuck in Chinese because he finally starts running. And I'm like,
oh yeah, he finally realizes, oh, I got what I needed. I need to run.
oh, boulders run.
He's at the base of this motherfucker.
Yeah. You just see this fuck go, doosh, and
Come on. All right, I'm watching
Oh,
this.
yeah.
All right. Dude, holy fuck.
yeah, it's
Okay.
a lot.
It's just a it is an avalanche or a landslide,
Of
but yeah.
stone.
I thought when you said collapse, I thought you meant like just a mountain.
It just went
literally,
flat?
Yeah, it just deflated.
Somebody used Microsoft Paint and just erased it.
Bob Ross was like, "Oh, we don't need that mountain there. Tell you what, we're just gonna get rid of it right there."
We're just gonna have
That's
a happy
actually
little
Bob
accident.
Ross. That's Bob Ross taking his knife and be like, "We're gonna take this shelf out of this mountain right here. You with this knife, you can move mountains."
Yeah, so
Oh, dude, that is wild. That is a crazy story. I guess New Mexico being on fire, I didn't know that. That makes sense though. It's hot.
yeah, but it was just like, what's going on? They're like, oh, high winds. There's no chance you're putting this out anytime soon. I'm like, well, that sucks.
Well, I'm just saying, and what makes me say this is because there's been a lot of talk about Roe v. Wade. We don't need to talk about that in particular. But, like, anytime that gets
Well,
brought
how'd you
up,
do in that trial?
dude, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I'm still waiting on the results.
Oh, okay.
Maury has not let me know if I'm the father or not.
Well,
But-
you're in luck. You're going to get the kid whether you want it or not.
Yeah, exactly. It's protected federally. But that there's been all the news about that possibly getting overturned, and so that's all for the
Wait, what?
liberals, right? Yeah. So you didn't hear about that?
Fuck no, I haven't. That
The
was the first
Supreme
I looked
Court-
at the news, and I was just like, death, destruction, holy fuck. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah. Death, destruction, killing babies is a sin. Okay, cool. We got it.
All right. World's fucked.
Yeah, the world is there. No. So it turns out, I guess that it was a leak in the Supreme Court, like because I guess they have like an agenda, but like it's supposed to be secret until they actually talk about it.
Are
And
they
in the
picketing
thing,
with coat hangers?
There's a thing that actually said like that they're possibly, or not even possibly, but they're going to talk about it, and if it does come up, they're going to overturn it. Is what's in the news, and so nothing's been overturned yet. So people are protesting, so they don't overturn it. But whenever I hear things like that, right? So
Yeah.
like, because that comes up like every couple years, where that's the scares that's going to get overturned, and that's the news that gets the liberals to like pay attention to that story, right? They're like, well, this is the most important thing. We got to pay attention to
Ooh,
this.
shiny.
Fuck Ukraine. Fuck Ukraine. Yeah, it's like just dangle the carrot. So they're like, we got to forget about Ukraine. We need to get nutted in and be able to get rid of babies. That's what they're focused on.
Oh, they just
now.
want thick loads. Okay.
Right. And so now you just gave me the other sides, so there's always a 50-50 split. You got to come up with the story to distract the other side, and that's what the sun is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So now all the right on the conspiracy theory side are distracted by that. So now we need to find the story that they're making us miss in the middle. That's all I'm
And
saying.
before it gets taken out of context with that little coat hanger joke, I just got done watching Dirty Dancing not that long ago. I just happened to play.
It was a different time.
It was okay. Everybody loves this movie. It's adorable. Dirty Dancing.
Listen, if Patrick Swayze comes to you with a coat hanger, you're gonna let him do it. I'm gonna let him.
I
do
would
it.
let that man do anything.
Yeah, as long as he caresses me while we do pottery.
Hey, the
afterwards.
only thing me and Patrick Swayze can do now is recreate ghosts. But I mean, we can go through things.
Yes, dude. Yeah. You would let Patrick Swayze give you an abortion, even if he had a coat hanger.
At minimum.
Yeah. Even if I didn't need an abortion, I'd let him give me an abortion with a coat hanger. Just put something in me, Swayze.
Yeah. For us, it's known as a colonostomy. But hey.
Well, yeah, he's just scraping out colon cancer for us.
Oh, yeah.
It's medieval colon cancer treatment.
You see that? That's like tar almost. Yeah, you got.
That's actually how they figured out they could do abortions with coat hangers. Is originally they were like, "Oh, we got the cancer out of that guy's ass. I bet we could do this with kids. I bet we could scrape kids out with this."
And that's where Mattel got that little fish game idea.
Yeah, and they're like, "You mind if we take that on?"
Hey, kids love it now.
Yeah. So I don't know what the story is. Leave a comment or email us about how much you hate this podcast, but tell us what story you think they're distracting us from by using these two stories.
Yeah, we're just fishing for ideas here.
Yeah. Hook and sink.
We don't use bobbers. So
You should though. That's how you know if there's something in there or not.
Mm.
That was actually the first test when you to find out if you were pregnant. Is they just had a bobber and just waited for the fishing pole to fucking yank. Like, oh, but yeah, you got a live one in there. We got a live one.
Oh, that one went right under. We need like the deep sea fishing bobbers. Whoo.
Yeah, it turns out your fetus is the strength of a marlin. We're gonna need a couple guys to yank this on board.
you got a guy sitting in one of those chairs. Gotta anchor down.
Yeah. So, yeah, crazy stuff. It's a crazy world, dude. News is nuts. And then you run into crazy people, and then you're just like, this is exactly why this world's nuts.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, it's wild.
Whenever anybody goes, well, I don't get why this world's so crazy. I was like, have you talked to anybody ever? Like, everybody's nuts.
Yeah. Just take a gander on Reddit.
Yeah, I ran in. Well, I mean, it's in real life.
Oh,
like, dude, I ran into somebody in RIL, dude.
Oh, yeah, at the hardware store. You went there again?
Well, that guy, no, but that guy, he's one of them. He's one you're like, okay, this is. You're filling in the puzzle pieces.
He's definitely on Spaceship from the Sun. He's on that side.
Yeah, he's like, all right, I don't even know what a pixel is. These kids and these damn phones, I don't know what a
cameras don't lie.
I don't even think cameras exist. I don't let them take pictures of me. It steals your soul.
Oh, shit, yeah. It's like the old Western guy.
Yeah.
I can't smile.
Yeah, I can't do that. Yeah, if you show your teeth in an old photo, your soul was stolen. That's 100%
Unless
true.
you had a what is that? A shoot off, draw,
a showdown.
Showdown.
Mexican
Yeah, you gotta have a show.
standoff.
Yeah, everybody just pull out guns on each other. Okay. Minimum of 4 people.
Yeah. You must have this many players to play this game. No, I was at work, right? We go to a customer's house. Boss just sends me and one other dude over to do this job. We got to take out these bushes. Big old fucking bushes. You ever have to trim a lady's bushes, Nathan?
That's what I was going to ask is how old was she? But yeah, right.
Oh, dude, this lady's bushes had been growing for years. Okay,
her bushes have been growing since the Bush administration. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, let me tell you, those bushes have been there for years.
I'm talking senior.
I found shit in that bush. I found a fucking little kid's baseball bat in that bush.
Oh, it was her bush was the plant, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah.
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour. I had a United Healthcare mug shoved in the base of it. What else did I find in this woman's bush? I found an LG monitor from a computer from 1995.
Paper life insurance application.
Yeah, I found Stevie Nicks' will. No idea how it got there. He apparently thought that was a safe place to keep it.
Found an autograph from Tom Petty.
I found the dead bassist from Slipknot in there. That was crazy. Everybody's been looking for his body.
Found Casey Anthony's kid.
Yeah. So a lot of things in this woman's bush.
It's pretty
Can
big.
you believe it?
Yeah, that's a big bush.
No, but this is why this lady was crazy. Though. Okay. So I'm there to do a job. She has hired us to do a job, right? To cut down this bush. So I go, knock on the door, because I want to make sure it's that bush. I want to make sure I'm trimming the right bush for her, you know? I don't want to accidentally trim her neighbor's bush. She'd be pissed. She paid for her service when somebody else
now her
trims
neighbor's
her
out here
neighbor's
looking
bush.
good.
Now her neighbor's the talk of the neighborhood about how nice her bush is.
Her bush is great.
By the way, her neighbor's bush didn't have a single thing in it. I didn't find one thing in that bush.
Yeah. I mean, she pays for landscaping.
And she comes to the door finally. At first, I knocked several times. And she didn't come to the door. And she finally does come to the door.
Oh, okay.
And she's in kind of distress at first. And I'm like, oh, hi. Is everything okay? We're here. We're the tree service
I'm just picturing
company.
you guys showing up with ski masks to cause this at first. I'm like, oh,
okay,
sorry.
well, I guess to be fair, it was still colder out. So I have, when I work, I have a sweatshirt on, I have my hood up, and then I have a helmet that I wear over top it to keep shavings when I have a hoodie, so I don't get like sawdust down my back.
You have two chainsaws over your back like swords.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, I'm just looking like I'm looking like a real hunk is what I'm saying. I look good. You can see pictures of me on Instagram how I look. And I have sunglasses on, and I have a huge helmet with
cool. You are the
on.
alphabet killer.
Yeah. Straight up, dude. Yeah, it's not I realized after I walked up I was like, I probably should have just like taken off, at least done that and then re-put it back on. But I was like, I'm going to come up job ready, dude. I want to ask and then fucking go.
Yeah.
But she's kind of frantic, and I go, "Hey, I'm with the tree service company," and she goes, "Oh, well, I don't want those trees there." And I was like, "Yeah, that's why I'm here." And she's like, I was like, but these are the bushes you want out, right? I understand you don't want trees, you want these bushes out. And she finally goes, "Oh my God," because she was giving me attitude, like just being like, told you I don't want those trees." I'm like, I understand that. That's why I'm here to get rid of them. I'm here to solve your problem.
Yeah, exactly. And then she refers to all her kids as trees, or
yeah, exactly. And she finally goes, "Oh my God, you're with the tree service. You're not with the city."
What the fuck?
I'm like, yes, no, I'm with the tree service company.
Yeah, I'm with the city, but I'm doing trees. Like, I live here.
Yeah, I mean, I put on for my city, if that's what you're asking. Like, I put on for my city. I put on.
Let's auto-tune. I put on. The Kanye part.
And she goes, "Oh, okay, I'm sorry I was being so rude earlier." And I'm like, "Yeah, no problem." I was like, and I go, "But why would you assume I was from the city?" And she's like, "Well, do you see down there in the very, like the part of your house where there's the sidewalk, and then there's the part that's the city's like grass, right?"
Oh, that little
you're
strip.
In charge, but you're in charge of mowing it for some fucking stupid reason, even though it's city property.
Yeah, yeah.
They were doing a beautification in this part of town, and they'd put these white stakes in the front of these people's yards on where they're supposed to plant these little trees. And when she saw them come by, the city workers plant the stakes where they're supposed to come and plant the trees, she walked right out there and ripped all those fucking stakes out and said, "I don't want any fucking shitty little trees in my yard." And I was like, damn, fight the power, sister. I love it.
Yeah.
Stick it to the government.
Yeah. I thought she was gonna fucking stick you the way you were telling me.
Dude, I thought it might happen for a second. Like, if she kind of had the jaw movement of somebody who might be on a little bit of crank, like a lot of this going on.
Oh, you had one of those? Okay, I have a story later, but similar situation.
She's an interesting woman. When we just did the thing, got it done, and it was over. I remember we went there one other time, right? Went to this lady's house to do
plant
the same
the trees.
Job. Yeah, to plant the trees, dude. And
Arbor Day,
bitch.
Real quick. Da.
I'm gonna go back and plant trees just to spite her.
Save the environment.
I wonder if she'd get more mad because it was the city doing it. Maybe she's just so anti-government, like she doesn't want the city to do it. But if I did it as just a Samaritan, she'd be like,
if
you know what?
If you do it as a Samaritan, you got to promise that you dress up as Captain America or Captain Planet. Just by air powers combined. Arbor Day.
I don't know if you can do blueface in this day and age, Nathan. I might get called racist.
I don't know, man. Yeah,
can I paint myself blue? Isn't that racist?
You're appropriating snot hair.
Yeah. I'm appropriating choking victims is what I'm doing if I do blueface.
Oh, Burley, or whatever that dude's name, the Dodgers pitcher. She wanted it rough.
But we went one time there beforehand, and it was the saddest story because we show up, we're there to take down the bushes or whatever, and we knock on the door, and she comes out and just wanted to double check again that it was these two bushes. And she was on the phone, and she was hysterical because apparently her husband had just died, like 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So we show up and she's like, "I'm so sorry. I have a lot to deal with right now. I can't afford to take out the bushes." Like, and I was just like, "That's no problem. We'll let our bosses know. Like, if you decide you want to take them out, just give us a call back and we'll get it done."
We'll take
Dude,
them
it
out
was
just like you took out your husband. Hey.
yeah. Hey, insurance scams are fun.
Hey.
And I remember getting in the truck. That's how we started a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we showed up and we're just like, "Fuck, that lady's husband's dead."
Yeah,
This
it's
is a
all an
bummer.
elaborate plot because the husband's plot's actually in that front city yard piece. Like, you can't plant a tree over him.
You can't dig here. Yeah, it's not on her property. It's still city property.
Yeah.
So, therefore, there's no connection. Yes. So, yeah, interesting job story.
Oh,
Most
that's
people,
crazy.
Yeah, I admire people who, like, I didn't know you could do that. I thought if the city showed up and was like, "We're going to plant trees here," you're just like, "Well, I guess I'm fucked."
Now
No,
you make me wonder
said,
if she was a
"Fuck that."
cannibal because she came out grinding her teeth like, oh, another piece of meat. Didn't get enough
She's
of
a
my
nice
husband.
lady, though. Nice lady for the most part.
Oh, yeah, you got to play it cool so nobody suspects you.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, they were just the sweetest person. I never would expect that Alan was a serial rapist and murderer.
They're always offering me candy.
He's always in his basement, though. He always had the greatest collection of sweets in his basement.
He had a great collection of sweets and formaldehyde all over his basement. It was a great place.
He said that's how you store candy. That makes. I don't know anything about candy.
It maintains the flavor better, he said.
It makes sense. Willy Wonka killed all those people to make his candy.
Exactly. Hansel and Gretel wouldn't have been so delicious if they didn't eat candy.
Yes. That's why Americans are the best diet.
To eat on.
Anyway.
Yeah. No, but
So you ran into a jabberjaw?
yeah, so it was funny because it was just at McDonald's. No surprise there. You kind of suspect that. But it was waiting because giant-ass line. Like, you pull in. It's 7 o'clock. I haven't eaten. So I was like, oh, screw it. I go to the little, what is that drive? You park, order online, and they bring it to you.
Oh.
So-
man, you're one of those people. I don't know why I hate you.
I didn't want to go wait in that line. I'm going to jump the line.
I get it, but why does that bother me? I don't know what about, like, the parking and ordering from your phone bugs me.
Hey,
I don't
it's
know
okay.
why.
I rolled down the window and, hey!
Yeah. I'm over here now.
Hey, yeah, exactly. I parked at number 3. Come give me my food.
Yeah, you just yell at, dude. You know, what'd be even better is if you would have like parked there and then yelled and be like, "Come take my order." You just make
Hey,
them servants.
yo, come take my order. Yeah. So
Sir, you have to get in line to do that. No, we're doing it my way today.
it's my way or the highway. I'm listening to Limp
Today.
Bizkit. Give me my shit.
Yeah. Anyway,
But yeah,
You
so
order from your phone.
I order. It's taking forever. So
course
like
it
the
is.
app's like, hey, 5 minutes, which, yeah, of course. That line.
I like how. Yeah, I love how online ordering like that. Whenever you order like that, this is my experience. Is why I don't do it. They answer those like your friends who you know have their phone on them, but they don't answer you. So you send the message like, "This is what I want to order," and then they don't get back to you for like a half hour, 45 minutes.
Oh no,
You're like, "You
normally they're
motherfuckers."
pretty snappy, but this day,
Really.
the line's stupid, right? I'm
Right.
not joking
So
about
they're
this.
not checking their online
It's
orders.
no, they were. I got mine way before a lot of people, but
Nice.
and then I just mooned everybody. Got out of my car, just stuck my ass in the air, and I no. So I'm waiting. It's all backed up, and this truck pulls up next to me, right? And you know how they got those little like separators, and they got like the I don't know, it's like a rod that sticks in the air, so you can have like the here's a handicap or here's a waiting spot or blah
Yeah.
blah blah. They pull
Yeah.
up into one of the waiting spots, and it's a big old Dodge Ram. He
Okay.
pulls up, stops like this far forward, and then slams the gas. I thought he was trying to reverse it, goes forward, go bam, hits that thing and just shoves it all the way over. I'm like, whoops. And then I look over and he's just punching his fucking steering wheel. I'm like, the fuck is this guy's problem?
Now that's a Hemi. to take out a cement pole.
Yeah, I mean,
That's how good Dodges are, man. They'll fucking take concrete.
it's either
out.
that or that new. They got that power stroke technology in there.
Power stroke technology. Or maybe he was saving gas and trying to like cut back on this like economy, so he put meth in the Dodge.
Oh,
and that's why it had meth strength to take
firing
out
on all cylinders.
Yeah. If you want a high performance machine like a Dodge to run at max capacity, give it some old fashioned crank.
Have you ever dreamed of going off road where you shouldn't? Try crystal meth. Just like,
Have you ever wanted to deal with the people in the hills have eyes, but there's no way they could take you out because you have unlimited strength? Well, try meth.
it'll give you the Hemi you never thought you had.
3 strokes.
So, what ends up happening, this guy's fucking psychotic, just punching it, right?
Yeah,
Rolls.
of course.
So, out comes this lady, 2 drinks. That's all this guy's ordered. Of course, I'm guessing you can just take a wild guess. You probably know what they are.
Diet Coke.
No.
Sweet tea.
No. Oh.
The drinks from McDonald's.
Yep.
They don't have Mountain Dew, and that's meth
It's
head's
in a
first
cup.
choice. But
I'll just say that. It's in a cup. Don't necessarily think just drinks.
just okay. I don't know, dude. I'm stumped.
The
I
little
hit my-
Frosties, right? Or whatever.
Oh, he got ice cream?
Yeah,
The ice cream machine was working that day?
Yeah.
No way.
It only took him...
It's a meth head miracle.
Yeah. So she comes out with these 2 things. Those always take forever. Everybody knows
Yeah.
this. Like, if you're an idiot if you order that. What you do is you have to go inside, order it, go eat your food, then come back, and maybe they'll be ready. So he gets these, and all I hear is, "What the fuck?" I'm like, like just looking over, and I hear, "Did you not understand me when I said no whipped cream? What the fuck is this? This is on top of it, whipped cream." I'm like, this dude has had the worst day ever. His wife will beat the shit out of him, and this is the only chance he has to take out aggression on somebody.
Right. I just ruined my truck. There's whipped cream on this. I lost my job today. I smoked the last of my meth, and I can't afford any more. Could this day get any worse? Whipped cream?
It reminds me of my wife when she didn't cheat. Like, this dude
Being a cock sucks.
fucking lost it, dude. Just out of his mind, just going off on her. And that was just some of it. I'm not going to go over everything, but I mean, just dresses her down and then damn near runs her over when he backs up. Doesn't even wait for her to walk off because he's just dressing her down while she's standing there next to the window telling him, "Well, we got all these people, there's a lot, we're blah, 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 blah." And I just hear like this meek voice and him like, "Whatever, fucking cunt," and just go. And almost
hit her
just,
with the cunt.
Yeah, and almost took her out. So,
although I will give it to him. Fast food workers are the worst when it's busy because if you're somebody who doesn't like a certain thing on your burger or whatever, they're in such like autopilot mode to get orders through that they don't do the custom orders. They're just like, this is how you make it, and they just fucking do the assembly line, and then you don't get what you ordered.
Yeah,
they do it all the time.
So I get mine, and I get like this rundown. "Oh, I'm so sorry. We're just back. We're short staffed." I'm like, all of these places are. It's okay. Just thank you. And then because I was nice and saying no problem, we're just so sorry. That guy back there was a total jerk. And in my head, and this is the time where she's like, "That guy was a total jerk."
Oh, so he wasn't the meth head.
No, he wasn't.
Oh. Wow, what a plot twist.
I'm
I was
sorry.
assuming the whole
Man.
time.
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan this.
Yeah, you just Shyamalan ding-donged me, dude.
Yeah. So she starts grinding her teeth, regaling this when she immediately starts in. I'm like, "Yeah, I heard that. That sucks. But thank you. Like, you can leave now." And then she kept going. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I can see why he almost ran you over.
This is the problem with me, you, everybody in our family, is we show like summer. Nathan puts on a front on this podcast a lot. Like, he shows remorse sometimes, or like empathy towards people. Not very often, but when he does, people fucking latch onto it, dude. And that's our whole family. Anytime we show anybody an ounce of empathy, they're like, "Oh, thank God, I can dump everything," and they just vomit their life onto us.
And the only thing we have to show for it is just ripping them to shreds in a public forum.
And that's why we do this. I mean, they don't know. Nobody listens to this.
Yeah, nobody listened to this. Only 70,000.
We like we only have about 30 fucking people who watch it on TV. I don't know.
Yeah. That'll be great. Yeah. You get this person. I was really working hard that day.
Yeah.
Just like,
yeah, dude.
It was so bad. Like, yeah, sitting there, 2 minutes felt like an eternity. I've never had time stop that hard.
Yeah. The only other time I've had time stop that hard was when I was waiting to get my hair cut, and I've told you about that, about the guy who came in telling me he was waiting for his sister. And then he was just like, "Yeah, this fucking dumb bitch." And I was like, I'm looking at a magazine. Like, I was trying to look like this is before I had a smartphone. This is when I still had a flip phone, dude. So I'm looking at a hairstyle magazine in a fucking Great Clips.
Do you think this would look good on me?
Yeah.
Just like, I need a second opinion.
And he's like, "Yeah, my bitch sister's coming over here. Fucking, I gotta give her something. I don't fucking know what her problem is." And he's like, and she's talking to me like, "Oh, well, you're a fucking loser." And he's like, "Well, the loser have this." And he fucking shows me a band of fucking money, like a Fast and Furious racer money, you know, where they're just like all the money you have rolled up like that. And
That's how you know you're not from any danger whatsoever, that you have the stupidity to flash money. You've never been robbed or jumped or anything.
Or you're so confident that if somebody did try, that you're going to kill them. You know, that's like gang member or like mobster member mentality. Like, I'll fuck you up. And dude, he was in there, he sat there, told me that shit, and then eventually got up and left. And I remember talking to the person I was going to cut my hair with. She goes, "Did you know that guy?" I said, No, not at all. And she's like, I was like, does anybody here know him or work with him? And like, she asked everyone. No, he just walked in, sat down for a little bit to like get out of the heat or something. I don't know. And then went about his day. But dumped his entire life on me while I waited to get my haircut. I want to get some AC.
I'm going to berate some random stranger, flash money in their face.
I'm going to berate a 19-year-old or 20-year-old kid while he's waiting to get his fucking haircut.
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude. It's a curse. I'm telling you. We just have weird faces or something that just says, "Dump your life onto me."
Yeah,
and that's why people, when they go, "Wait, you're really quiet and reserved a lot of times," and which I am, but I'm not.
Our whole family's that way. The first time we meet you, yes, I will listen.
Yeah.
I'm not going to really talk much. If you get to know me, I'm not going to fucking shut up.
Exactly. That's the whole point. But like the first time, yeah, I'm just like, it's because I'm scared to dump. I don't want to be those people who have inconvenienced me. You know, be the person you treat people how you want to be treated. I don't want you to dump your life on me. Okay?
Yeah, exactly.
Please stop.
Go find your bitch of a sister and tell her. Just like, damn,
why don't
dude.
you confront her or find a therapist who gets paid to do this? You know all that money, you should give it to me for being a therapist for you for a little bit.
I thought you meant I went to the wrong profession. I'm sorry.
Yes, dude. Yeah, fucking wild stuff, man. God damn. Well,
dude.
I'm glad we both are dealing with meth heads. Side note, the only other meth head sighting, I guess while we're on the subject, I saw one punching trees in the middle of downtown Des Moines.
What?
That was fun. Yeah, I was going to the comedy club to go do the open mic, and as I'm driving down 13th, I look over, and there's this guy kind of just like fucking stomping around, dude. Like, he was like strutting, and then he like threw down his backpack, and he's walking in a part, like there's trails, but he's not walking on the trails, he's walking in the wood chips. And then he just starts fucking knocking up, hitting a tree, just fucking like he was throwing combos.
You saw fucking a real life Rocky, dude.
Yeah, I did, dude. And then the funniest part to me actually is the fact that how many people walked by and just were like, it's funny that people do this nowadays. They pull out their phones and look at their phones so they don't have to make eye contact when crazy people are out. They just act like, oh, I don't see anything. Even though you clearly know there's something over here to your right. You're just like, nope, there's nothing out of the ordinary happening
Sir,
now.
help! I've been stabbed!
Can't see it. Don't know what you're talking about. I can't hear anything. I got my AirPods in. You know they're noise canceling? I can't hear shit.
Oh, the amount of times I only walk my dog with my AirPods in, and there's at least half the time, if not a little bit more, they're not even fucking on. It's just so I don't have to talk to anybody.
Yeah, of course. You know, and what's cool about the AirPods, though, I like you have, like, spy mode is what I call it. It's not what it's called. But when you put them in, and, like, it lets in sounds from outside, so it's noise canceling. So when you hear, but when noise happens, like, it, like, alerts you, or you can. So when you walk by people, you just get snippets of their conversation. Like, so you just listen to, I did it all for the nookie, come on. Anyway, so Susan was being a cunt. I did it all for the nookie, come on, the nookie. And you're just like, huh,
Bro,
well, that
they
was
legit
cool.
made it spy mode, because when I first had, like, my first ones, they installed this deal so you can listen from your phone through your AirPods, like a spy fucking camera.
That's right. I think we talked about it on the podcast.
Yeah, so you could
where you
just
could bug a room.
Yeah, you like get up and you have people there. So if you're like, I don't know, if you're like a trainer or something, you have a group, you just leave your phone, throw those in, and walk away. And next thing you know, you're like, you come back. All right, you fucks, you think I suck? All right, let's go.
Yeah. Dude, the Army has been using that technology for years, probably. Just every dude talking shit on the drill sergeant during basic.
Oh, probably. Yeah,
Just
that's happening.
You can't tell me every bunk isn't bugged in the Army.
It wouldn't surprise me one bit.
It's gotta be.
All that stuff's crazy, but I mean, it has to happen enough that people are using that. It's crazy, and they all got it from NASA.
Yeah, they all got it from NASA.
And NASA got it from a cube from the sun.
And NASA also got it from a Nazi that they brought over and said, build us rockets, please.
I love how everybody looks at that and is like, no, that didn't happen. No.
Oh, it 100% did. It's called Operation Paperclip. It 100% happened.
Very extensive details and proof that happened.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, kill? I don't know why they're French, but...
Don't shoot. Don't shoot me, Das. Don't shoot me. I sent you to moon.
999, build rocket. So they get all that shit, dude. Man, that is crazy. I haven't thought about Operation Paperclip in a while. No, that was super
that's because the
interesting
last
to read on.
I think what, like, Operation Paperclip, the reason why nobody knows about it is because when everybody says Paperclip or Operation Paperclip, you just think of Clippy from Word back in the day. That was, see, that's another psyop. That's how you know Bill Gates was in the pocket, dude.
Oh, dude.
They're like, hey, we don't want people finding out about this. Just fucking make it a Clippy, a mascot. And
He was in
think of him as Paperclip.
He was in the pocket for chipping everybody around the world anyway, so we're good now.
Exactly.
Me and you are chipped
Hell yeah.
up. We're being read right now. We got
chipped up and chipped out.
Oh man, dude. You know, it's crazy though. There's craziness happening all over. Like in Austin, they got the fucking. What the hell? My dog is psychotic. So
yeah, I saw that.
so out in Austin though, they had what is it? Delgado.
A Delgado.
That sounds like actually kind of kick-ass last name. But
Delgado.
anyways, so they got these.
Oh, I thought it was a car. I thought you were about to tell me about a car. I was like,
no,
Delgado.
We found the gold
Sounds
of Delgado.
Sounds fancy.
We found.
Oh, he drives a Delgado. He's loaded.
He got the new Johnny Depp cologne, Delgado. Delgado.
It smells like Amber Heard shit wrapped in lace bedding.
With burnt fur from their dogs. Courtesy of Australia.
It smells like human shit wrapped in burnt Australian shepherd hair.
And it even has a fake British name. Just like the fake fucking British accent that's spoken.
Anyway, so what Delgado do, dude?
So they beat the shit out of a hot dog vendor because they were offended they had to pay $6 for a dog. They're getting.
I mean, I'm offended for them. I think that should.
No, I'm not
think that
offended
rules.
for them. I'm offended that they got pissed for buying street meat. You're buying street meat, dude. Come on.
Well, they should be offended, in my opinion, because street meat should never cost $6. Unless it's a super dog from Ames. And then, yes, absolutely, a super dog does cost $6, but it's also because it's topped with so much stuff.
Oh yeah, I mean, you gotta be recouped for assholes like me on condiments because I load the fuck up. Yeah, it costs $6, but I also create the mountain that was lost in China on my hot dog.
I basically recreate that situation by having the condiment trays collapse onto my dog.
It's great. So
At that
much.
point, it's a salad more than it is a hot dog.
Yeah, it's a lot of vegetables. Pickles are vegetables, right? You should just relish all over the place.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, so
they beat up a vendor?
yeah, so he started
Are they being charged with a hate crime?
animal cruelty. No, let's see, 2nd degree felony aggravated assault.
I like how I don't understand why they have all these terms for like when for the court of law. So I understand 2nd degree and 1st degree and stuff, but I don't get why you have to call it aggravated assault. Why can't it just be assault?
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's walking out calmly going, I'm going to assault somebody today, not aggravated about it.
No, you have to pull the aggro like you're in a fucking video game. Like you start taunting them or something.
Yeah, yeah, you got to fucking
It's
you got to
$6.
Nate Diaz shit talk them.
Yeah, the vendor's like, shut up and put my meat in your mouth.
Yeah, it's just weird. I just find those definitions strange. Anyway, so they got 2nd degree aggravated assault.
Yeah, they got second. So they got mad, and my favorite is the witness goes, well, they started screaming at him, and then things got out of hand. Did you do anything? No, we watched. I actually I got a good Insta reel out of it.
Yeah, actually, I pulled out my phone and just started looking around like, nope, nothing happening over here. Just wait for my hot dog.
Oh, exactly. I'm just like,
It's insane the amount of people. I know we've talked about it in the past now on the podcast, but like nobody jumps in to help. They just all pull out their phones.
I view somebody with a hot dog standing next to the condiments and just trying to squeeze by, like, hey guys, I just need the mustard.
Yeah, you mind? I already paid, so I just want to eat my hot dog.
Yeah, exactly. Meanwhile, like there's a guy stealthily taking the cash box and walking off.
Man. Why didn't this hot dog guy do like what they do in the movies when he started getting attacked, pull out the dogs and throw the boiling water on them?
Mm-hmm.
That would have been the move. Throwing hot dog flavor water on them.
Oh, dude.
Just hitting them with hot dog flavor water, just a copy of the Limp Bizkit album.
I was going to say, throw some chocolate starfish on them and we'll call it good. And then you just keep on rolling through.
You just keep going about your day.
It was an urban assault mix.
Hell yeah. Oh, man, the pointless things we know.
Right? Yeah, but so my favorite thing is, so they start punching and kicking in this dude. My favorite thing is the unidentified and bloody vendor was later found. Motherfucker disappeared. So between them punching and kicking him, this dude disappeared like they dragged him to hell and he resurfaced later at some other point in time.
Damn, he pulled a Houdini?
Yeah.
Did he Chris Angel mind freak them? Is this a mind freak episode? God damn it.
Oh.
Just Chris Angel's like, I was a hot dog vendor, but then I was never there.
But then they thought they punched me into the ground.
Yeah. He shows up in the courtroom like after like he reappears. He's like, "Are you ready?"
But he's levitating.
Yeah, he's levitating into the courtroom.
Oh, dude.
Man, that guy sucked. I hated Chris Angel. I never liked that guy.
Yeah. They also gave him a tampering with evidence because they beat the shit out of him and took his shoes and put him in the car and left. So
Hell yeah.
they probably
that's
just
evidence.
like, oh shit, he's got the Jordan 1s. Peace.
You don't deserve those, hot dog man.
That's right.
Get out of here, wiener man.
think
You don't
you're
deserve these cool kicks.
Fucking broke ass Spider-Man. Give me that shit.
Yep.
Just
And your buns are stale as fuck.
yeah, exactly. You swindling people out here $6 a dog at a time with your shit.
You don't even have ketchup. You got catsup, you fucking broke ass hot dog vendor.
Oh man, guys, check it out. He's got Heinz, not Hunt's. Fuck this guy.
Fuck this guy.
It's like
He made his own pickles. If it ain't dill pickle, I don't want shit.
He's got Miracle Whip. He's not a Heinz. He's not a Hellsman. It's a fuck.
You think this guy actually, Nathan, just out of curiosity, I think why they beat him up isn't because of the cost. I think it's because he put whipped cream on their hot dogs, and they specifically asked for no whipped cream.
They didn't have a truck to hit him with, so they had to use the fist.
Yeah, fast food workers. It's just not their week, apparently.
So, in the last...
He disappeared.
Yeah, he dis-a-fucking-peared. But there is one last one I want to hit real quick before we go out, because it just ties to your story. And it's... Every side of a coin has the opposite, right? So,
okay.
There's a dude burying a woman in his backyard.
Okay.
Because she wouldn't cut the bushes when he asked.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is their last name's Dent. So, maybe Harvey.
Put a dent in the ground.
Yeah. Old Harvey's still at work.
Yeah. So why did she bury this person in the backyard?
So they were burying, doesn't say exactly. Man, okay, so they were trying to bury, bodies were discovered, living there for 2 years. I don't know. Doesn't say.
Wait, scroll back up. I want to see that. You went down too fast. I was trying to read the headline. What is the headline?
The headline?
Exactly?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to get...
What is it?
He was burying the body. And I got to get rid of her. I'm so fucking paid.
Funerals are expensive.
He was like... What I think happened is he's burying it. It's like, sir, did you kill this lady? Oh, the fucking scam's up. Oh, I'm nervous. And then he dies of a heart attack.
Yeah. Oh, man. He was trying to just skirt burying so he was burying a random woman in the backyard.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Yeah.
Oh my God, dude.
Yeah,
that's an unsolved mystery right there, bud.
Oh yeah, she died of fermented candy that was sitting in the basement too long.
Dude, I bet you he had a cyanide pill that induced a heart attack.
Oh,
that dude was like, I ain't going out like this.
He had a hollow tooth with it in there.
Fuck yeah, dude. He just went Heil Hitler and fucking snapped that fucking tooth.
I will build no more rockets.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's a proven fact. All the Nazi soldiers had cyanide pills in their teeth.
So, yeah, I love how they give you the address to this fucking place and everything.
There's just certain places. Where was this at in South Carolina? Like Florida, the reason you get so many crazy news from Florida is because of the laws there. So like this is why like you can do that because like apparently in South Carolina they allow you to do that just based off law.
Yo,
like there is no anonymity when it comes to that.
Holy shit, this is full circle. He successfully buried this chick. So she was 65, he was 60, no relations. They were like, she died of foul play. In other words, this dude killed her. So her ghost came back.
Well, they just can't say that.
Yeah, they can't say that because there's no way of proving, like, we blame the dead guy.
Yeah.
So
open and shut case, Johnson. That's
like,
another one on the books for us. 55 cases and dude. We've never not solved one.
These are all solved mysteries. You get me? Okay.
What about all the cases in litigation for wrongful accusation and incarceration? Doesn't count. Still on the books.
Till they're overturned, I have nothing else to say.
There's got to be a cop who's like Floyd Mayweather now. He just fixes fucking cases at the end of his career to set up the best undefeated streak.
So he strangled this chick to death. That's how she died. So he exerted a lot of energy. Then he buried her. Then her ghost came up with Patrick Swayze and just wailed the fuck away from him like he was a street meat vendor and just fucking died.
Damn. That's poetic justice.
Oh, yeah, dude, it's beautiful. And then those two ghosts went around and made pottery together. It was gorgeous.
He was in good enough shape to kill her, and then digging the hole was just too much for his body, and he died.
Yeah, because it was a metaphor for his life. He dug a hole too deep.
Oh, man. You know what hole isn't too deep, Nathan?
Well, it actually is pretty deep. What a back catalog punninggame.com has. Check it out, ladies and gents. But hit the pause button, jump on over to YouTube, check out Comic Wade Taylor. That guy right there has everything you want. You got his special, Wild Horses. Check that out. Fun time for 30 minutes show. It's beauty. But you want clips of Not Worth the Time, or you want this show, or you just want the full episodes in visual format, check it out. That is Comic Wade Taylor at YouTube, or jump back over to puntagame.com. Check out our whole network that we have there. Oh, everything is right there. Nice, easy peasy. Click, play, listen, download, you name it. Or get some threads.
That's right. Get it over to the Punt and Game shop, guys, where you can get T-shirts, hoodies for all your favorite shows here on the Punt and Game site. That helps support the website, helps make sure we still have a fun time, and you can help advertise, guys. In reality, that's all T-shirts and stuff are advertisements for your favorite things and spreading the word. And that's all we really want you to do, is to be warm, have a nice comfy hoodie, and tell people about this podcast. It's fantastic. It's a win-win for everybody. So go get that, and don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout. Guys, I got some stand-up dates, too, coming up. This month, May 19th, I will be in Chicago, Illinois, not to be confused with Chicago, Venezuela. I don't think there's a Chicago, Venezuela, but I just want to make sure. Everybody always says the state, like we don't know where Chicago is. But anyway, May 19th.
Okay.
May 19th, I'll be at the Lincoln Lounge doing a guest spot up top at the Sticks and Stones Comedy Showcase. It's a roast battle show. I'm going to do 5 minutes up top, and then I'm going to be a guest judge on the roast battles themselves. And then June 25th, I'll be returning to Chicago. Me and Sam Hirsch are going to be performing at the Red Room Comedy Club on June 25th, so come check us out there. And if you guys happen to know of any more shows you want us to be on, let me know. I'll try to reach out to some bookers and book some more stuff while we're in town.
That's right. And like Wade was saying with advertising and spreading things, don't you fucking spread any goddamn Miracle Whip on anything I order. We're out. Peace.
I can't believe NASA just released a photo of the sun with whipped cream on it.
Who gives a